Yeah, I'm James Turtle from Hartwigs in Wagga. I'm the sales professional for Hartwigs Case IH.
Right. James, a fairly big year with the celebration of 50 years and a couple of machines gathered here together, fairly significant for you?
Yeah, look, it is, and we're proud to be a part of the 50th anniversary of the Henty Machinery Field Days. Obviously, the Inter A84 over here was here on the first field day at the Henty Showgrounds 50 years ago, and we're proud to have the new axial flow 8230 here. A lot of things have changed in that time, obviously. We've gone from a 12-foot front over to a 40-foot front on average, up to 45-foot. A lot of things have changed, but yeah, look, certainly proud to be part of it.
The capacity of these modern machines far outweighs the old ones, doesn't it?
Yeah, it certainly does. The sort of country you'd get across with a Pretio header compared to the new self-propelled, yeah, there's a big difference in what you can get done in a day, well and truly.
Henty Machinery Field Days is about advances in technology. What are the main things that have changed between this old machine with an old drum in it to the axial flow?
Oh, look, the biggest things are going to be the capacity that the machine can get through, the ability to get across paddocks that are a lot wetter a lot sooner, and just the sheer capacity of the machine to get the crop off quickly in the best condition possible so that a producer can get it to market without having to hang around, without having to worry about missing his opportunity, gets the grain at its best condition and in the best state of possible. And yeah, basically it comes down to the quality of the grain that ends up being stripped.
And unfortunately, I suppose the cost of the machine's gone up faster than the price of grain, so you need to be able to get a fair bit off as well.
Yeah, look, that's always the bit that people are looking for, is to see that they can get the most product off they possibly can in the shortest period of time. Obviously, as you say, the price of these machines keeps going up. Unfortunately, a primary producer will probably appreciate their returns don't necessarily go up at the same rate. So yeah, the advantage needs to be there for the producer to be able to strip that crop in the right time of frame, and get it off and be done with it.
And there's an old Inter tractor here as well, so there's a lot of growth in the size of these machines. Whereabouts are they manufactured now?
Yeah, look, the Case tractor these days is built in a few different locations. Our Quad Track, our Magnum and our Steiger are built in the US still. However, there are a number of tractors made in the European area as well. We've got tractors made in Austria and in Italy as well. And then some of our smaller stuff's built in Turkey and in South Korea.
And does that bring in new technology being built in those overseas countries? The markets are much bigger?
It does, and it's sort of a case of where the demand is where the production is focused. And it's also, some of it's budget driven. For us to be competitive in the smaller tractor market, we need to build in facilities that are in places where we have access to cutting edge technology, but at the right budget from a production perspective.
And we're into the third day now. How have you found the interest with a bit of rain around?
Interest has been phenomenal. Tuesday was a bit on the slower side, but look, that was to be expected given that we still had a bit of rain and it was quite muddy underfoot. Yesterday the interest level has gone through the roof, and with a bit of sunshine out today, plenty of rain, there should be plenty of good spirits, so we're expecting a very big day today.
What sort of things are people looking for? Is it headers at this time of year, or tractors, or a bit of everything?
Look, it's a bit of everything. There are some guys who are going to start doing last minute deals on headers in the lead up to harvest, whether they're guys heading north to do their contracting around southern Queensland. A lot of those guys are looking to make a start in the next couple of weeks. Otherwise, you're talking about guys who are starting to plan for sowing tractors next season. So the earlier those guys get in and get their orders in, the better the price and the more effective and the better chance they've got of getting their tractor in time.
And what's the delivery like at the moment? Is there much stock on the ground in Australia?
Yeah, look, there is, but of course the stock on the ground doesn't always equal what it is the producer's after. So that's the hard part from our perspective, is balancing what we've got in stock versus what everybody's after. So there is still plenty of stock about, but at the same time, if people are after something in particular and they need it by a particular time, they need to start thinking about it now.